long years. Let's see a personality who caused havoc in the whole universe after performing a great penance for thousands of years. Why Brahma? Why? Presenting to you Hiranyakashipu.
O son of Kashyapa Muni, I am astonished at your determination. Please tell me, what boon do you want?
O my lord, I desire to become immortal and wish to live forever.
Though I live for millions of years, even I must die one day. How can I give you something which I myself do not have?
Then grant me that I must not die during the day or at night, not within or outside any residence, nor on ground or in sky, nor by any weapon, nor by any human or animal. I want to be the undisputed lord over the material world with immense wealth.
I shall grant you them, although they are generally not available. Tathastu.
Meanwhile, Hiranyakashipu's wife, Kayadu, was pregnant. Knowing that Hiranyakashipu has gone to perform austerity, Lord Indra kidnapped Kayadu to kill the child, being afraid that the son who is born to a demon will also be a demon.
O Indradev, please don't kill my unborn child.
Indra, I assure you that the child born from her will be a greatest devotee of the Lord, who shall restore peace and prosperity in the universe. Spare both the mother and the child.
O Lord Radhamani, I shall spare them because you said so.
Narada Muni brought Kayadu to his hermitage and took care of her. Kayadu served the sage and Narada Muni recited the Srimad Bhagavatam. The child grasped all the glories of Lord Vishnu from his mother's womb. Thus, Kayadu gave birth to Prahlad, the greatest devotee of the Lord.
Later, Hiranyakashipu thanked Narada Muni and brought back Kayadu and his son Prahlad to his kingdom. Meanwhile, his demonic strength grew, and in no time he was conquering both heaven and earth, harassing even the demigods. Fearful and disturbed, demigods surrendered to the Supreme Lord Vishnu. Oh Lord Vishnu, Hiranyakashipu is harassing us. Please help us.
Lord Vishnu knew all the activities of Hiranyakashipu and assured the demigods that he will surely stop Hiranyakashipu and told them to wait patiently.
Jai Ho! Jai Ho! Jai Ho!
Although Prahlad was born in a family of asuras, he grew with all transcendental qualities because he was an unalloyed devotee of the Lord. Later, Hiranyakashipu sent him to Gurukul to the two sons of Shukracharya, Santa and Avarka.
Prahlad Maharaj always spoke about the path of self-realization in devotional service, even though his teachers stopped him several times.
O best of the Asuras, one should go to Vrindavana, where only Krishna consciousness is prevalent, and should thus take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. What is wrong with this boy? He constantly sings and praises Lord Vishnu. If his father hears this, he will not be spared. This child Prahlad has appeared like a thorn tree in a forest of sandalwood.
Santa and Amarka chastised and threatened their disciple in various ways and began teaching him about the path of religion, economic development, and sense gratification.
Hiranyakashipu, anxious about his son's progress, made Prahlad sit on his lap and asked,
Come on, Prahlad, tell me what is the best of all the subjects you have learned.
Father, the Supreme Lord is Sri Vishnu. He is all-pervasive and sovereign is the ultimate purpose of life.
What have you all taught my son?
O King, please do not punish us. We have tried our best to teach him that you are the supreme and the ruler of the entire universe. But still, Prahlad Maharaj glorifies Vishnu only.
Prahlad, call me the supreme.
No, Father, Lord Vishnu is the Supreme.
I am warning you for the last time.
No, Father, Lord Vishnu is the only Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Take this boy away from me. He deserves to be killed. Kill him as soon as possible.
Yes, Maharaj. Hey, you! Come with us.
Chop him up, pierce him.
There is no fear in his face.
Let's throw him off the mountain.
The soldiers attacked Prahlad with spears, left wild elephant to step on him, throwing him among huge fearful snakes, hurling him from the top of the hill, giving poison, exposing him to seven cold, winds, fire and water, or throwing heavy stones to crush him. But every time, Prahlad was completely protected by Lord Vishnu. Hiranyakashipu was shocked and was wondering how this little boy is unharmed after all this.
Who is protecting him? How did he get so much of strength?
I got all the strength from the same Lord you got from.
Oh, then show me his presence.
God is everywhere and everything comes from him.
Then, is he in this pillar? Come on, show me.
Yes, God is in you, me, and even in this pillar too.
All nonsense. I will sever your head from your body. Let me see if your Lord Vishnu will come to protect you.
Hiranyakashipu took up his sword, got up from his royal throne, and with great anger struck his fist against the column. Pillar breaks with a fearful roaring, thunderous sound. From inside comes a half man and half lion form, Narasimhadev. Hiranyakashipu is shocked, but then moves forward to fight. In the early evening, as the sun is set, Narasimhadev caught Hiranyakashipu and put him on his lap in the doorway of the hall, killed him by piercing his stomach with his very sharp nails.
नृसिंहदेव भगवान की नृसिंहदेव भगवान की नृसिंहदेव भगवान की
My dear Prahlada, best of the family of the Asuras, all good fortune unto you. I am very much pleased with you. You may ask from me any benediction that you desire.
I am afraid of material conditions and desire to be liberated from materialistic life and wish that my father be excused for his sinful activities.
Your father has been purified along with 21 forefathers in your family. Because you were born in this family, the entire dynasty has been purified. After performing the ritualistic ceremonies, take charge of your father's kingdom. Keep your mind fixed upon me and perform your duties.
To prove that his servant Prahlad Maharaj was substantial and to prove that the Supreme Lord is present everywhere without breaking Lord Brahma's promises, Supreme Lord exhibited a wonderful form never before seen. In this way, Lord Vishnu protects all his dear devotees. It is also proved that we can purify our entire dynasty by our strong determination and loving services to the Supreme Lord.
Narasimha Bhagwan ki Jai! Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai!
प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। नंदे हरि हरि बोल।
Prahlad Maharaj, tell me your name.
Om.
Pass it on. Yeah.
My name is Pratham Nayak and I'm a GD5.
Take away your mask. And now,
My name is Arav and I'm 7 years old.
My name is Arna Singh.
My name is Sanvi Sapra.
My name is Aditya Bhatt.
My name is Subali Lakshmi Das.
My name is Arya Singh.
My name is Arundhati Sriram.
My name is Mahadev Mahesh.
My name is Shaurya Salunki.
My name is Jyot Milan.
My name is Riya Sudesh.